I think it's weird when people punish other people with their own body. Like, for example, when somebody breaks up with you, they're like, I don't want to be with you because you did this and this and this. So in order to punish you for me not wanting to be with you, I want to make you jealous. So I'm going to go and I'm going to sleep with men and women, and I'm going to make sure that you know about it so that you will be upset and hurt and mad, even though I'm the one that broke up with you. So they'll use their own body, their own precious sacred temple, and have random sex with multiple partners to punish people for imaginary reasons. I think that's really weird. And now we're seeing it in mass, where so many people are going, well, in order to punish the Trump supporters, they're going to get an abortion. They're going to get an abortion on camera. I seen this one woman say after she got the abortion, she was going to go get pregnant again right away to punish the Trump supporters. It's really bizarre to me how people think that they're punishing other people by hurting their own bodies, by hurting their own lives, by taking their own sacred sexuality and all that that's connected to in the divine, and using their body to punish people that either they didn't want to be with in the first place, like the first example, or to punish strangers that aren't even paying attention to them. How does it punish any of us who love Trump for you to get an abortion on camera and then go get pregnant again? That's your body, your choice. We're seeing it in mass, all the different things people are doing to their own body. Shaving their heads, which is weird. I shaved my head for years. That's a punishment to the MAGA men. I don't get it. But they somehow think that because they're doing something to their body, it's punishing someone else. And I see that in the relationship advice and the readings and stuff I give people over years. They're like, well, I'll show him. And then they're like, they get all good looking and they're like, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to get all good looking. Everybody's going to want me. I'm going to go out and I'm going to have sex with a bunch of people and everybody wants me. And they think that's a flex, right? Their sacred body. They're sharing bodily fluids. They're taking on other people's trauma and triggers. And they think that's a flex and they think it's a payback. And they've created some delusion in their mind where they think that they're paying back someone who hurt them or doesn't want them when they're the ones who left the person. They're the ones that gaslighted the person. They're the ones that played games. They're the ones that didn't want to be with the person. And then they go and use some sort of permission slip to be with a bunch of other people and share all that bodily fluids and get all that energy and possibly disease, and in the world of the vax world, get all those spike proteins and take all of that on to punish their ex, who they left, who they gaslighted, who they didn't want to be with. And like I said, we're seeing it now in a mass trauma play out and not just interpersonal relationships. And so yeah, that's kind of the theme of this video. I just don't get how people think they're using their body to punish someone else. Like, I split up with someone and I'm like, I'll show you. I'm going to be better looking than ever and everybody's going to want me and you're going to be jealous and you're going to be upset and heartbroken, when they already made him heartbroken because they already broke up with him, lied about him, treated him badly. Then they're going to punish him some more by showing him all the people that want them when they didn't want him, when they actually did want him. It's really psychotic. It's a psychosis. And like I said, we're seeing it in mass now. And I ran across it a lot in my, different stuff I do on the psychic hotline or spiritual readings, advice readings of, men and women, that they'll just go and have a whole bunch of sexual partners in order to punish their last partner, instead of just loving and respecting themselves and being true to themselves. If it's true to themselves and it's fun and that's what they want, they're just using it as a permission slip that I'll teach you. Well, you're not teaching anybody. I remember one of my big breakups in my life. I'd had 3, I had a 6-year relationship, an 8, and then it was like a 16 or whatever. And the longest one, I was at this bar in eastern Montana with my sister, and the bartender said, "Well, you know how to get over a relationship is to get under one." And she tried to get me to sleep with this guy there, and made me some weird offer about herself, and it was weird. But I was like, I'm not going to distract my pain with having sex with someone else. And I know a lot of people, they're like, if they just jump into another sexual relationship, they can numb the pain. But for how long? I mean, a minute? I mean, if you're straight, what is it, a minute? Guy takes a minute. And if you're gay, what is it? One night, one day. You know how those lesbians are. Anyway, I digress. But the thing is that eventually you're going to have a moment and you're going to go, I got to feel this. I got to feel this breakup. I got to feel this loss. And so chasing it by using your body to punish other people is only punishing you. It's only hurting you. And the fact that we're seeing it now in a mass psychosis in video after video after video regarding people doing horrible things to their body, things that they think are horrible, or hurting their body in some sort of way with either some sort of surgery or the ones that don't want to shave their head that are doing it, to punish other people using your body, your sacred temple, to punish other people is only hurting you. Having sex with a whole bunch of strangers to numb your pain or to punish your ex is only hurting you. And even if they do get jealous, then that's the toxic thing you want. Then they would want you back? I mean, ooh, right? You go and you be with 1 to 10 people to make them jealous, and then they want you back. Who's that person that wants them back after they've got all of that, yes, bodily fluids, and could have who knows what sort of disease? But for me, it's also the energy. You take on their trauma. You take on their triggers. You take on the work, the shadow work and everything of other people when you open yourself up sexually to so many people. So when you're doing it to make your ex jealous, then they want you back? Ew. Anyway, there's my tidbit on using your body to punish other people. Go ahead, get down with your bad self. All of you guys out there in all your videos, go ahead, right? Your body, your choice, whatever. Stay away from me.